Jjones Cardio One, man. You already know what it is. Salute everybody out there that mess with your boy Jjones Cardio One. First off, I need to start this video off by apologizing because I know it's been a minute. I do have Slamology 2 recorded. However, or I had that recorded. I had switched phones and tried to switch all my data over, and I think it was lost in the process. So that's why the big gap between those. So I'm going to end up shooting that again here real soon because I'm getting ready to get the windshield replaced in the truck within the next month or so. And it's got like it's going to take a lot of my Slamology stickers off. So before that happens, I'll actually be doing the part 2 again to bring you guys, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit more talk, a little bit about the guys that I met at the show, like Big Pimpin', which I didn't mention, last video. Shout goes out to you, Big Pimpin', man. Had a hell of a time. I wish I would have got some pictures and shit with you, man. At least some pics of the building and shit, you know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, he had the 10 or the 12 SA-10s and a blow-through and a 250, I do believe, an F-250, and now he's got 218s. He was down a coil, still nice enough to beat the shit out of it for me. Wasn't trying to play none of that infrasonic shit, which he's famous for, but it's all good. We still jammed out to some new, I do believe his name is Rusty K. If I got that wrong, Big Pimpin', please let my folks know what's good with your music down in the comments, man. And of course, if you don't know him here on the YouTube, one of the first guys that I ever ran across that was actually bass boosting and doing his own type music. I mean, own lyrics with the beats, you know what I'm saying? So, if you guys don't know him, go over there and check him out. And once again, shout goes out to you, man. Had a hell of a time with the 5 or 10 minutes that we got to kick it, man. And thanks. So moving on, I'm bringing you guys today's video because the Cavalier is officially all the way tore down. This is the wood that was in the trunk. This is the last battery, which actually was the first battery that I had. Still had a little voltmeter out there. I do believe this little piece was what my remotes and my not solenoid, but I can't think of what it is at the moment. But I had some other things hooked up to it as well. But it was mainly functioning as the remote. So I could run the remote out to different amps instead of daisy chaining them together and then putting some black tape. I just ran the main remote in, and then it's got 4 coming out. You see what I'm saying? So that's up as well. I plan on cutting this time and at one time and trying to fit the whole board in there versus having this as a separate cut and then 3 separate cuts on this side. I don't know why it worked out like that, but that's just how I did it the first time. We all know the first time doesn't necessarily work out how we have envisioned, so this next time I'm trying to do better. But I think this time I'm not going to do a trunk build. I think everything's going to be inside. I think I'm going to leave the trunk for my amp rack. Now, you know, I think you got an idea of what I'm saying. I'm not going to totally reveal what I'm doing just yet, and it may not ever happen. I don't know, but that's what I'm working towards now. I do believe I'm still on the all Soundstream build at the moment. I can't find any more T4s. I've been scouring the internet trying to find some more T4s. As we know, they have like T8s out now, so the T4s are like antiques. I was planning on getting a recon, so I didn't mind. I just really need the basket and the motor. If anybody's got any ideas on that, please holler at your boy. I don't want to make this video too long. Just want to let you guys know what I got going on. A lot of seafoam, a lot of 2x4s, a lot of wood is going to go down. I don't know where I'm going to cut it at. I don't know if I'm going to have to get it cut and do it piece by piece. I don't know yet, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. But that's a little hint as to what's getting ready to go down. I did, however, when I cleaned all of this out and was able to get to my spare tire, find the last part that was gone to my Hyphonics amp. If you guys mess with me, you already know the deal. If not, go back and watch some videos. So I was happy about that. The batteries are still holding charge. Everything's cool with the 3XS Power D1200s. I still got one underneath the hood of the Cavalier. Still got all my wires running in the Cavalier. Eventually, I will be pulling all those out, and I will be going welding wire in there. Just haven't got to that yet, but that's next. That's the last thing I have to do. And unfortunately, I got to pull my seats out and pull my carpet up in order to get to that. So I don't know if that's going to happen, or I'm just going to leave that like it is and redo the big 3 underneath the hood. I don't know how big of a bottleneck that would cause or that would create. So that's yet to be seen. Just depends on how I feel when I get there, how much money I have after I get all this wood, these 2x4s, the 4X epoxy and all that crap that goes along with doing what I'm getting ready to do in this car. So it may be a minute before you see another video from me. Like I said, I'm within a month or so for sure, because I'm going to be replacing that windshield. But until then, I just want to let you guys know what's good with Jjones Car Audio. Wondering why you ain't been seeing no posts lately. I do have another build going down. That's going to go side by side with this build that you guys have no idea about yet. Maybe Vale knows about that. Shout goes out to you, Big Vale. But I don't think anybody else, because I didn't see none of y'all slam, so you probably wouldn't know. And probably Vale I forgot by now. It's been so damn long ago. So yeah, I'm trying to stick to all sound stream in this Cavalier. I don't know how well that's going to work. I don't know if I'm going to use the HDC4 as the woofer in the Cavalier or what. I don't know. I've still been having dreams about doing another little trunk wall real fast with the right box this time. Back in the Cavalier. I still don't know about that. I'd like to get all of the trunk space this time. Shit, I may end up with just... I'm not even going to go there because that's going to give too much away. But anyway, peace and love, guys. I'm just rambling. And holla at me, man. Get down with me in the comments and let me know what you think's about to happen. Deuces. Excess power and toolmaker for the motherfucking win.